Okay, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to share a tip with you. Now, we've heard about washing out our baits, and if you haven't done so, it's a process where we're going to take boilies, and a lot of times we'll let them in water for about 2 days, and you'll notice they'll go from a real dark color to a light washed out color, hence the name. And the whole purpose of these is to lure in the weariest of the big fish. A lot of times, let's say you're spotting an area or just putting out boilies for that matter, all the attractions coming out of it, it might be a little too potent for the wisest of the fish in the lake. So what happens is the little fish usually come in first. The bigger ones will hang off to the edge and just pick over what's left at the end. And with this technique here, we're actually going to wash out our baits a lot quicker. Instead of waiting to, say, 2 days, we're actually going to boil water, dump it over. It will actually soften up the baits and release all the color and attractor out of it much quicker. And usually in a few hours you'll be ready to go instead of waiting a day or 2 days. And in hopes, once we bait these in the water, they're not going to be as strong smelling. Like right now you can smell, I think I just lost one there. Okay. You can smell, they're pretty potent. Now once we wash them out, you'll still smell them slightly, but not as much, and that should be enough to fool the weariest of carp out there. So we're just going to put in, I have a 3 kilo bag here. I only have probably a ½ kilo left. All I'm going to do, just put it in a little tracker bucket here. Then I'm just going to put those in the bottom. All I'm going to do next is bring the water to a boil here. And that'll take a minute until that comes to a boil. We'll just put it over top. We're going to seal our lid. We want to make sure these boilies are covered by a good margin. You want it covered by a good inch, I'd say. And what's going to happen there is not only the boiling water, it's going to just basically draw out all the not all the attractors, but a majority of it. And also the color is going to wash out. And this will be ready in no time at all. And then we'll be ready to hopefully catch some big carp. So very simple technique. We're going to do that right now as soon as the water comes to a boil. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, we're ready. Just came to a boil real fast there. And go ahead, just put those over top of all your baits. And we want this really coated, so just make sure they're a good inch over top. Oops. I think we're pretty good there. Let's turn this heat off here. Okay, as you can see, they're all covered. I'm going to hurry up and put that lid on and seal it up here. That's one nice thing about these tracker ones. The tracker buckets, they all seal really tight. That's going to trap all that in there. And we're good to go. We'll just let this sit out a few hours and we should be good to go. You'll see a huge difference straight away. Alright, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Got our tracker container here. It seals tight. You can actually see the pressure starting to rise, all that steam inside. And you don't have to worry about it melting the plastic because it's heavy duty. We're good to go. Like I said, as soon as you add something scalding to these boilies, all the coloring is going to come out of it. The attractors a little bit, but these are going to fool the weariest of the carp out there. So we'll take a spawn probably, catapult or whatever, and chum some around our hook baits. And we should be able to fool some of those fish thinking that the bait's been sitting out for a long time and the other fish passed it up. Now you don't want to overload it. You don't want to put in like 20 kilos or anything crazy like that over a spot. You just want to trickle some in. That way it looks more natural. Like, a few fish, maybe missed, 20 boilies over a big radius, So that's a little tip there. And I saw that years ago about washing out the baits, and after I saw the heat treatment recently, which I'll be doing a video on. But as soon as I saw that, I'm like, man, that's a quick way to hurry up and wash out your baits. So that's what I've been doing now for the past couple weeks, and it's working out nicely. So just did that the other day too, and it worked out good. I have some videos on that coming up. So hope you enjoyed. Hit subscribe if you haven't done so already, and like and share it with your friends. See you soon.